Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We're going to play some New York Yankee baseball here today. So let's get to the starting lineup. So we're going to have the Kansas City Athletics visiting New York. Take on the Yanks. I'll make a little adjustment here to the lineup for the Yankees since I'm managing them. Going to bring Lopez down. Okay. Move Maris up. Move Mick up. Okay. So let's go look at the Athletics lineup. You got Lumpy playing second, Hauser playing short, Sebring playing left, Thornberry playing first, Posada in right, Tuttle in center, Carey at third, and doing the catching is Sullivan, and batting ninth is your pitcher, DALEY. And the Yanks, as you just seen, you got Quebec leading it off, playing short. Richards batting second. At second, Maris out in right field batting third. Mick in center batting fourth. The Moose playing first, batting fifth. Alston Howard catching. And Lopez batting seventh out and left. And Boyer, Clint Boyer, batting eighth, playing third. Bob Turley will be on the mound. So let's go to Yankee Stadium and get this game underway, folks. The Yanks taking on the Athletics here today. First pitch. Alrighty, here we go with the first pitch. 52. That's going to be a ground out to third. As Boyer's up with it, throws over to first, the Moose. One down. Okay. Next up is Dick Hauser. 14. That's going to be a fly out also. Fly out the left. Two down. Yanks. Here's Sebring. What's Norm going to do here? He's going to fly out the left also. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Athletics. Yankees coming to bat. Going up against Bud DALEY, who's soon going to be traded to the Yankees. Here's Quebec. And Quebec's going to single to center. Get the leadoff runner on here for the Yankees. Here comes Bobby Richards playing second base. And that's a wild pitch. Quebec will go down to second. We got a runner in scoring position here. And he's going to walk Bobby. Now, what you want to do with the M&M boys coming up now. At first and second for Roger. He's homered already this year. And 22, first and second. First on an error by the pitcher, filling the bases. He bobbles the ball and eats it. That loads the bases for the Mick. Yeah, here we go with the Mick. Bases jammed. And they strike the Mick out. DALEY. Jeez, Pete, surprise there. Here comes Moose. And a 41. Bases loaded, double play. Shortstop catches a pop up. Tag second. Over to the third. That didn't work out right. Let's see here. So we'll go pop up, short. Let's see here. Okay. Alston Hard. It was a 64-41. It's a double play, so it's going to be a pop up to short. He's going to get the runner at second. And the inning. That didn't work either. Come on now. So pop up, short. Pop up. Go line out the short. Okay, got the line out the short. Short. And put a 4 there. That doesn't work. That doesn't work either. So we got to line out. How are we going to get this to work here? To get a double play on a line out. Do it this way. We'll do a ground out. We'll do a 6, 6. We'll play that way. Maybe that'll work. Nope. That definitely didn't work. Okay. Pop out. Short. 3. 1. That'll work. Nope. This is getting frustrating now. Getting frustrating. It won't let me get a double play. I'm not going to afford this too much longer here, folks. Tell you that. Let's look up here. Oh, double plays. Line out triple play 7. Try this here. We'll do a line out. R3. 1X. Let's see if that works. Nope. So try this. Try line out. There, double play. There we go. Phew. Harder than what it should have been. Harder than it should have been. And the Kansas City gets out of that mess. Bases loaded and the Yankees don't score. That is crazy, folks. All right, Thornberry's up. And he's going to single to center. See if that changes the momentum here. Spot up. Runner on first. And he's going to single. Darn. Runner to third. Thornton's going to hold it second, though. So all hit in the left. First and second now. Nobody out for the A's. And that might be a nice double play. No, struck him out. Swing and a miss. Bada, bada, bada. Comes Carey up. Now 2 down. Double play. The pitcher, the 1-6-3 double play. How about that? Back up there. Both pitchers getting a little bit of trouble, but get out of it with some nice fielding. Double play gets both of them out of it. We're on to the bottom of the second here. Howard's up. Yeah, it's going to be a full season, Ken. I'm doing a full season of the Yankees and a full season of the Milwaukee Braves. That way you get to see every American League team and every National League team in 61. So, yep. And it's got me being able to play Appa and not having to worry about keeping up with stats. This is like heaven, Ken. Gets me back to the game that got me involved in the hobby in the first place. I love Appa. Like I say, the granddaddy of them all. I got this in '84 with Dale Murphy, the MVP of the '83 season. So, like I say, happy to get this back out and playing it. Here's Elston Howard up to bat, his first at bat of the season, and he strikes out. Kelly, after getting out of that jam, might be on fire now. Here comes Lopez, his first at bat of the season, and he's going to single to center. Nice piece of hitting by Lopez. Here comes Boyer. Runner on first, 1 down. Can Clint come through? Yes, he can. And that's going to drive Lopez over the third. Good job. Oh, cool. I'm glad you will. Yeah, Ken. I can't I can't brag about this enough. I'd Mark and setting up a game of his own and then letting you be able to input other games. I mean, that is awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's making money but off of it. But how many people has the well, just being humble, I guess is the word, being humble enough to say, you know what, my game might not be for everybody. Go ahead and play your own game your way, but use my engine to keep stats and all. I mean, it is something. And then, Ken, on here, you actually also have here. Let me show you. You got Status Pro on here too. If you want to play Status Pro, we'll switch it back here. But yeah, there's Status Pro baseball down there. Something, ain't it? Yeah, like I say, a buddy of mine, he was in the Status Pro. Troy Carter, he does some of the races with me. And like I say, heck, um, it comes with the game. You can download charts. I got them over here. Has the charts you need for Status Pro. Comes with the game. All you got to do is go to the Status Pro file and print the PDFs, and you got all the charts that you need for Status Pro. So I'll probably do a game or two, not with this replay. I want to do Apba with this whole replay, but I might do a game or two with this playing Status Pro. So like I say, it's a hell of a deal. And right now it's on sale for $21. Can't beat it. And then when it goes off sale, I think it's only going to be $25. Yeah. So, like I say, great deal. All right, we got first and third. The pitcher's up. Here, what can Bob do here with first and third, one down? Can he drive this run in? Oh, you're welcome, Ken. Yeah, like I say, it's over on Steam is where you buy it at. I don't know if you got an account with Steam. This is the first time I've ever dealt with Steam. And a 12. This might be a double play. And it sure is. Short to second to first. The old 6-4-3 double play. And again, the A's get out of it with a double play. Okay. Brings up Sullivan here in the top of the third. 61. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop on a 24. Did you go to the convention, Ken, up at Hall of Fame? That was cool as crap. I seen Appa football had videos of it. Like I say, that was cool as heck playing Appa in the Hall of Fame. And yep, a ground out to short. I'm starting to remember all the 24s and 31s and all that, Ken. Used to have this stuff down in memory. Didn't even need to look at the charts. Here comes DALEY. DALEY's not a bad hitting pitcher. About at 111 that year. 31, and they walk him. Sure, not what you want to do. Walk the pitcher. It's the top of the order up. Here comes Lumpy. Runner on first. One down. And this might be a double play. These no, they don't. Unable to get Lumpy at first. It'll be a 1-6 fielder's choice. Dick Kowser's up the bat now. How's it going, D. Scott? 36. And he walks Dick Kowser. Uh-oh. Bob's having a little control problem here in the third. Brings up Sebring. What can old Norm do? Is he going to make him pay for these walks? Runners on first and second. Two down now. 42. That's another walk. Jeez, you Pete. Bob walks the bases loaded. This is nuts. Cornberry's up. Bases juiced. Two down. Make them earn their way on Bob. And no, he walks in a run. This is crazy. walks and a run. Okay, here comes Posada. It's 1-0. Kansas City. It ain't going to be a walk this time. This is going to be a single in the left field. And they're going to throw Thornberry out at third now. But 2 runs are going to score. So we got a single to the left. Or 2 goes 2 bases. Or 1. See what happens here. See if 2 runners score and the runner gets thrown out at third. If I typed it in right. Yep. So it's 3-0. Old Bob Turley had a bad third inning here. Yanks down by 3 with the top of the order coming up here. And Kubek's going to fly out to the left. Comes Bobby. Bobby's going to single to right field. Gets on in front of Maris. One here. The M&M boys coming up with people on base. And a fielder's choice as Carey's going to get the runner at first. Throws across the diamond, unable to get Bobby. And they're going to walk the Mick. They ain't going to take no chances here. Put the Mick on. A pitch to the Moose. First and second. Hi, Larry. And the Moose makes them pay. That ball is deep. That ball is back. That ball is going right down the line, a 306 mark in Yankee Stadium. Home run. Moose goes the other way. It's a home run down the right field line. Just what the doctor ordered if you're a Yankee fan. Just like that, this game is tied up, folks. Didn't want to pitch to Mick. He made him pay. Made him pay. Here comes Howard now with the score 3-3. And Elston Howard says it's back to back, Jack. That ball's hit out the right field. Taking advantage of that short porch here in Yankee Stadium. Back to back home runs. And the Yankees take the lead 4-3. Get Bob off the hook. And Lopez is going to ground out to Dick Hauser at short to end the inning, but not until the Yankees score 4 big runs. 3 runs scoring on Elston Howard's home run, and Moose's home run, and Elston Howard with a solo job. Here we go to the top of the 5th. Tuttle's up now. What can Bill do against Turley? He's going to single to center off of him. That's what he's going to do. And there's some Stern down there in the Yankees bullpen. They're not going to wait around too much for Bob. He's been struggling here in the last 2 innings. 4th inning. Here comes Carey up. Runner on first. Nobody out. If it wasn't for the double plays, this game would be out of hand both ways. It might be another double play here. No, unable to get the runner at second. Kubek fires over to first. 1 down, a runner on second. Here comes Sullivan up. They're going to pitch to him. Daley's on deck. Try to get Sullivan out here. And he's going to fly out to Roger. They're not going to test Roger's arm here. Tully's going to stay at second, at the very least, get the pitchers up here in this inning and have Lumpy leading off the fifth. And Bob strikes him out. We go to the bottom of the fourth, score 4-3 Yanks. Here comes Boyer. And Bud Daley strikes out Boyer. Let Bob bat here. 41. He's going to ground out the short. DeKalser's up with it. Moves to his right and throws over to first to get him. All righty. Here comes Quebec. Can he keep this inning alive? 20. What's that? That's an error on Lumpy. Second baseman commits an error. Quebec gets on. Now Bobby. Can he keep the inning going and bring up the M&M boys? Yes, he can. He singles up the middle. Quebec will make it to third with 2 outs. All righty. Here we go. First and third for Roger. And Roger's going to ground out to the pitcher. They leave 2-1. Top of the order here for the A's in the fifth. And Lumpy's going to single to center. Lead off hitters on. Now Dick Hauser's up. Nobody out. And he flies out to Mick in center. Lumpy holds. Here comes Norm. Norm singles up the middle. Runner will hold at second. First and second, 1 out. Again, the Yankees bullpen starts to turn a little down there. People getting up, stretching. Thornberry's up, 1 out. Beats out an infield hit. Aces are juiced. Here comes Posada. Go out and talk to Bob. Give that bullpen a little bit of time to get ready. And he strikes Posada out. Big strikeout here. Good job. Here comes Tuttle. Bases loaded, 2 outs now. And again, he walks in a run. Bob. Walks, tying run. Here comes Carey. And that ball's hit the shortstop. He'll go to short way over to second, and that'll end the inning. Cue back over to Richards. But KC, they get a run and tie this game up. Here comes the Mick. Kansas City likes seeing the Mick up here with nobody on. And he's going to ground out to the shortstop. Comes Moose, hit that big 3-run homer. And this time he's going to ground out Carey over at third. Quickly 2 down here. Bottom of the 5th. Elston hit that home run too. Not this time. He doesn't quite get enough of it. Flies out to Posada in right field. So 3 up, 3 down for the Yanks. Sullivan's up now as we lose the dice. And he's going to fly out the Mick in center. 1 down. That brings up DALEY. And DALEY, he gets a single up the middle. How about that? And Bud helping his own cause. Brings up Lumpy. Runner on first. And he gets a hold of it. Double over first down the right field line. DALEY's going to hold it third, though. Harris gets the ball in pretty quick. I think the Yankees are going to make a pitching change here. Who are they going to go with? Going to bring Bill Stafford in here. I don't know if we want to do that or not. We're going to leave Bob out there, see if he can get out of this here, because he's due up third in the inning. So they're going to bring the infield in, second and third, with Hauser up. Try to get out of this mess. And that didn't pay off, that's for sure. That did not pay off. That's a double, clears the bases. Smacks that ball right up there to right field, and that clears the bases. Kansas City takes a 6-4 lead here. He strikes Sebring out. He can get the third out here. And yes, he does. But flies out to right, the Thornberry. But Kansas City takes a 2-run lead here. We got Lopez up. And what's Lopez do here? 15. That's a 9 against a C. I think that's going to be an out. Yep, pops up to the third baseman. Here comes Boyer. And Boyer grounds out the Hauser. Throws over the first, 2 down. And now we will pitch hit for Bob. Get him out of the game. He's going to come up to bat. Have Johnson come up to bat here. All right, here comes Johnson. See if you can keep this inning going. He most certainly does. That ball is back. That ball is far. That ball is going over the right field fence. Look at that. Pitch hit home run by Johnson. It's a 1-run game. Brings up Quebec. They're going to try to get DALEY out of this inning here. And Quebec gets a hold of one. And bang, look at that, down the, right up the gap up there in freaking Death Valley. Rattles around out there and in the monuments. And Quebec's got himself a triple, folks. They're out to talk to DALEY, getting their bullpen ready. All of a sudden, that 2-run lead don't look too safe. Here's Bobby up. Richards with a runner on third. 2 down. Can he make them pay here and tie this game up? He most certainly does. Yes, he does. Drives that ball right back up the middle. And this game is tied, folks. That'll be it for DALEY. That'll be it for DALEY. Who's Kansas City going to bring in here now? They're going to bring in an ex-Yankee. Some of you all might have heard of this guy. They're bringing in Larson. See if he can get him out of this jam. All righty. Here comes Mick. Here comes Roger. Runner on first, 2 down. And Larson didn't want no parts of Roger. He walks him. Now you got first and second for the Mick. Can the Mick deliver here and put the Yankees back on top? No. Mick grounds out. They go the short way. Hauser goes over to second. The Yanks come back and tie the game up. Now we got to see who we're going to bring in here for the Yankees. I think we're going to bring in Bill Stafford like we was going to an inning before here. Let's bring Bill in. Okay. Posada to lead off the top of the seventh. And Bill walks him. Not what you want here in a tie ball game in the seventh inning. Walk the go-ahead run. Here comes Tuttle. And he strikes Tuttle out. Strike three. You're out of there. Comes Carey. And hits that ball down to Boyer. Boyer's only plays the first. Over to Moose. Carries out. Posada goes down to second for Sullivan. And that ball's hit down to Bobby, and he'll go over to first to end the inning. So go to the seventh inning stretch, folks. Game all tied up. The Mooses due up against Don Larson. And the Moose gets a single. Good job by the Moose. He's having a good game here. Drives that ball in the right field. Comes Howard up. He's had a home run already, him and the Moose. He hits that ball down to Carey. His only plays the first. Moose will go down the second. See if Lopez can drive him in from second. They walk Lopez. He's up Boyer now. First and second. One down. And they strike Boyer out. Take Bill out here. We're going to have Yogi pitch hit. No, let's have Johnny Blanchard pitch hit. Yeah, we'll have Johnny pitch hit here. There's Johnny. All righty. Can Blanchard drive him in? First and second. 2 outs against Larson. Crack. Right between third and short. and he drives them in. How about that? Johnny comes through with a nice single. Lopez will end up on third. We got first and third, folks. Top of the order, Quebec's up. The Yankees take the lead. Aurora's getting ready in the bullpen. Here comes Quebec. Are they going to take Larson out? I think Larson's done. We're going to take Larson out. Who are they going to bring in here? Larson's due up. I think. Going to bring in Ed Kerrigan. Bring in Ed here. Just to pitch to one guy. Try to get out of this inning. Okay, Ed's in. Pitch to Quebec. Runners on first and third. 7-6 Yanks. And he gets Quebec. And he grounds out Thornberry, and he'll take it unassisted. The Yankees get one and get the lead here. Aurora will be coming in, pitching for the Yanks, try to save this game for Bob. Well, actually, he's saving this game for Bill Stafford. Alrighty, we'll have a pitch hitter for Ed. Who are they going to bring on here? I'm going to bring in Wayne Casey here. Alrighty. Yanks up by a run. Athletics battling back here. They sure are. Wayne gets a hold of it. And that ball is back. That ball is going out of here. Jeez, you Pete's, and this game is tied up, folks. Pitch hit home run. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here we go. Top of the lineup. And he strikes out Lumpy. Here comes Dick Hauser. He grounds out Quebec. Over to the Moose. Here comes Norm. And Norm's going to fly out left field. Lopez makes the play. But Casey comes off the bench. And ties this game up. Now Casey needs a pitcher here. Gonna bring Archer in. Jim comes in the pitch. Bobby Richards is up. Top of the order. You got Richards, Mick, Maris, and Mick. That's ball one to Bobby. And he walks Bobby. Oh, I'm sorry. Archer has a Z rating. He doesn't walk him. So that's a 3-0 count on Bobby. And he hits the ball down to third, carries up with it and throws him out at first. Brings up Maris. Nobody on. And he's going to ground out the second. Lumpy up with it, throws him out. Here comes Mick. And Mick's going to ground out the Lumpy too. Easy inning for Archer. All righty, Marv's up. Thornberry's up. And they get him the strikeout. It's his job there by Luis. Here comes Posada. And he grounds out to Bobby. Bobby's up with it, throws over to Moose. 2 down. Here comes Tuttle. And he walks Tuttle. What you want here? Top of the ninth. Make them earn their way on. Here comes Carey. And Carey's got a hold of one. That's a single to right, runner to third. First and third now for Sullivan. 2 down. Top of the ninth. All tied up at 7. That ball's hit to the shortstop. He'll go to short way. Cue back over to Richards to end the inning. Yanks get out of that jam. All righty, here comes Moose. What can he do here? He's already got he's 2 for 4 with a home run. So here he comes. Can he break this tie? He's going to 26. What's a 26? Ground out the second. Lumpy's busy the last few batters. Austin Howard's up now. And they strike out Howard. Here comes Lopez. What can Hector do here? He's going to ground out to the pitcher. A little comebacker. And that's an easy 1, 2, 3 inning for Archer. And Archer's up. We'll have a pitch hitter for him. And they're going to send up a former Yankee, Hank Bauer. See if he can break this deadlock. And they walk, Hank. What you want? Run on first, nobody out. I fly out to the third base. It's one down. Here comes Dick Hauser. And that ball's hit the short. His only plays the first, though. Q back up with it. He's over to Moose. 2 down, a runner on second in scoring position for Sebring. And he pops it up. Does he? No, he grounds out the third. Warrior up with it, throws over. Yanks get out of the inning. And we got extra baseball, extra. Read all about it. Here we go. Boyer's up. And he's going to ground out to short, I think. He's going to. Oh, we need to get a new pitcher in here, don't we? Let's do that first. Bring in Norm Bass. All righty. What was that? A 12, a 25. So he grounds out the second, Boyer does. Like I say, peppering that ball to Lumpy. I think they better pick on somebody else. All right. We're going to have Yogi pitch hit here. Or no, are we going to do that? We won't have a catcher then. I don't think we better do that. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? So Dimitri will come in. What the heck's going on? I want to pitch it for him. I want to pitch it for him, peoples. Pitch it, not just go. There he is. Couldn't find him. On the second page. That's not who I wanted. I'll undo. That's got everything messed up now. Clint Boyer. Boyer grounded out. Grounded out to second. There's Joe. Sure, it took forever to find you. Alrighty. That's more like it. Here we go. And he reaches on an error. Thornberry bobbles the ball. Error on the first baseman. Yank will take that gift horse and run with it. That's for sure. Here comes Quebec. He fouls out to the catcher. Comes Bobby. Bobby, keep this inning alive for the big boys. And no, he can't. He grounds out to the pitcher. Error doesn't cost him any. Bring in Sheldon. Alrighty. Thornberry will lead off the top of the 11th here, folks. 41. He'll ground out to short. Cue back up with it. Fires over. Gets Thornberry. Here comes Posada. He's going to foul out to the Howard. Throws his mask off and gets it. Tuttle is up. Can he keep this inning alive for him? No, he's going to fly out the Mick in center. 3 up, 3 down. We got Roger up. Base is empty. One swing and a bat, and this game's over, folks. He pops her up down at third. Carey makes the play. Here's the Mick. And Mick's going to ground out to Lumpy. Here's the Moose. Moose. And they strike out the Moose. 3 up, 3 down for the Yanks. All right, Carey's up. He's going to fly out to right. Maris camps under that. Here Comes Sullivan. He's going to ground out to Quebec. Quebec, easy play, up with it, fires over the first. We'll have to pitch hit for Bass. Okay. Bringing Hackins. See, he can take advantage of that short porch air. Right. Here's Hank up the bat. Again, Sheldon. And a 27. He grounds out the Boyer at third. That'll be it for the A's here in the 12th. Johnson will come in to pitch. Ken Johnson. All righty, here's Elston Howard. And bang, what a hit. Down the third baseline. Howard's on with a double. How's that ball down there? Nice job. Got Howard on at second now. Can they get him in here? Lopez is up. What can Hector do? He gets the ball over, makes the shortstop range over to his left, gets Howard over to third. Run on third, one out. Have to bring the infield in for Boyer. And he fouls out to the catcher. What are we going to do now? We're going to let Sheldon show. 2 outs. We only got 2 position players left. We got Reed and Yogi. We're going to let Sheldon bat. Reed ain't that great, and we don't want to use Yogi in case we have an emergency for the catcher. Sheldon's going to bat here. And look at this, folks. Look at this. We let the pitcher hit, singles up the middle, and scores the run. How about that? How about that, folks? Sheldon delivers, and that's your ball game here at Yankee Stadium. Sheldon comes through. All righty, folks. Let's take a look here at the box score. Yankees improved to 2-0. KC drops to 0-2. Got a nail biter. New York. Both teams fought hard in a tight contest. It was clear to start this one might end with a walk-off. The last inning, 8-7 for the Yankees, with icing on the cake from the home team. Bill Skaren led the offense, going 2 for 6 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Oh, Lumpy was 2 for 6. Thornton was 2 for 5. Posada was 2 for 5. And DALEY was 1 for 2, starting pitcher. Quebec was 2 for. Bobby Richards was 3 for 5. Roger with the goose egg, 0 for 5. So was the Mick, 0 for 5. But the Moose picked up the slack, and so did Howard, 2 for 6 and 2 for 6. They bailed them out here. And Sheldon helping his own cause, folks. I want to thank Ken Castro and Tim and Larry and D. Scott Howard for showing up. Heck of a ball game, I tell you. Sure. Like I say, the bench was getting pretty bare. Sheldon stays in. Plus, like I say, the bullpen, you had Dorn out there, Mass and James. Wasn't much to pick from there. So Sheldon stays in, gets the win, and drives in the winning run. How about that for a pitcher? Like I say, I want to thank Ken Castro for stopping by here, D. Scott Howard and Larry Harris, and Tim. Check out Tim's channel, D. Scott Howard. There's guys. Tim's been doing Cleveland replay. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and on your way out of Yankee Stadium, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of this Apba replay using digital diamond baseball to keep track of the stats.